done read curses like us being, like the Jews being cursed in a city and cursed in a field during slavery. The Jews, their children being taken away and there's no way to get them back. And this how you know the people in the land now aren't the real Jews, because last time I checked, World War II happened, right? And they was able to get their kids back. Got their own land. Let's say theoretically, if that really happened, right? If 6 million people really got killed. Last time I checked, how many African Americans you think died in this slave trade? That went on, and guess what is still going on? Because we still being sold in slavery in North Africa. So, from 1619 all the way up to 2026, how many of us you think died in that?
What you think of? So you just celebrated Juneteenth? Okay, man. So I got a question.
Hey,
are we free as a people?
We out here to teach the 12 tribes of Israel the true gospel.
I understand we have to celebrate something.
Native Americans are
to try to give us some type of hope.
Hey,
but
you
at the end
already
of
know
the
what
day,
to do.
Juneteenth
Like,
is still not a
share,
freedom
and subscribe
day,
right now.
Right. So we're trying to show people how to get actual freedom out of the scriptures to show that Christ is dealing with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, and he's going to save those people.
Why do y'all think the Bible say, "Cursed shalt thou be in the field"? When were we in the field? In slavery. The way you said it, it's like, damn, we as a slave. Yes, same thing. You ever been to Puerto Rico? So I stayed in Baramon, and I stayed off Machucas Point. That was where Domino Sugar, the sugar plantation. Puerto Rico was known not just for the gold and rubies and diamonds. That's why it was named Port of Riches. But it was known for the sugar plantations as well. I actually stayed over there. And back then, in the 1400s, even up until now, our Puerto Rican brothers and sisters were in the field. We were in the field picking cotton. You also had the white man in the field too, but was he the one that this happened to him? Look at the sun. Did that happen to him? No, it did not. He was the one giving out the lashings.
That's right.
So, it shows we were cursed in the field. Give me verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
It said God's chosen people, our sons and daughters were given unto another people. When did that happen, Maryland? When were our sons and daughters given to another people? Because remember, I said this Bible has black and Latino history. And it is that black and Latino people, we share the same history. When were our people given unto another people? In the slave trade. You absolutely, Tierra, come back. Think about this. If you had the winning lottery ticket in your hand, and they like, hey, give us 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, and you would get that 500 mil, you just gonna walk off? You got stuff to do. What's more important than getting the kingdom of heaven? That's the lottery ticket. That's that 500 mil I'm talking about. The kingdom of heaven, that's priceless. This, I'm telling you, sis, this information you would never in your life hear in a Christian church. It's the reason why our sister Maryland's still searching to this day. You've been in churches before, right?
I'm in church right now. But
When if the church said we the children of Israel? Never. What if the church have sit down and broken down your history in the Bible? And guess what? With the range of them same churches, you got liquor stores. You got drugs and alcohol going on. That go to show you that that's not the answer. They're not even, how many scriptures, as many, and we ain't even scraped the surface yet. How many scriptures you think you're going to hear in church? And sitting the book on a podium, saying whatever, passing that plate around, and footwork and music gonna come on next.
Right.
And yes, in a Puerto Rican iglesia, they play that same music too. It ain't just in it. Trust me, I know, because when I was in Puerto Rico, they was playing the Spanish versions of Kirk Franklin. And you know, Daddy Yankee a pastor now. Not doing nothing for the people. So, I got you, sis. Give us a little bit of time, just a little bit. But we were cursed in the field. And read 32 again.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So you're right. In slavery it went on, but ain't that going on today? That's going on today. Y'all heard of DCFS, right? Hey, they ain't feeding to snatch one of our children up. That's going on with ICE too, right? Yup, Border Patrol. Here's the thing. Because a lot of black people, we see that happening to our Hispanic brothers and sisters, and we think, oh, that ain't going to affect us. No. In Chicago, what's going on right now, it's assumed if you got a felony, Border Patrol is snatching you up and detaining you until they can determine whether you have any felonies or not. Can't you just look that up by checking somebody's ID? No, but it's happening to black folks too. We getting snatched up by ICE now because they saying they think that we Haitian and Jamaican. Last time I checked, we look Jamaican, we look Haitian, don't we? We all look the same. So they snatching our kids up too. Oh, it's no star happening in Rockford as well. Read.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thine hand.
And we wouldn't have a might to get our children back. Once the system got them, we at the mercy of that system. Just like in slavery. Y'all seen 12 Years a Slave before? You remember that scene where the woman, her daughter was being sold to one slave master, and her son, I appreciate you, bro. The son was being sold to the next slave master. And she was crying for days because she couldn't get him back. That wasn't just put in the movie, that was in the scriptures. Sis, what's your name? What's your name, sister? My sister with the sis, what's your name?
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah. So Aaliyah beat Maryland and beat Tierra. Aaliyah, what's your nationality?
Technically, it would be, as y'all would say, Judah.
Judah? Okay, so your dad's black? Okay, so what if I told you Tierra and Maryland, y'all both share the same bloodline. Y'all from the same nation, the children of Israel. What we've been going over is the history on what happened to the real Jews. That's all Jew is short for, Judah. We done read curses like the Jews being cursed in a city and cursed in a field during slavery. The Jews, their children being taken away and there's no way to get them back. And this how you know the people in the land now aren't the real Jews, because last time I checked, World War II happened, right? And they was able to get their kids back. Got their own land. Let's say theoretically, if that really happened, right? If 6 million people really got killed. Last time I checked, how many African Americans you think died in this slave trade? That went on, and guess what is still going on? Because we still being sold in slavery in North Africa. So from 1619 all the way up to 2026, how many of us you think died in that? Hundreds of millions. Hundreds of millions. Last time I checked, that was more than 6 million, right? We got to do the math here. Our Latino brothers and sisters, the slave trade happened in 1492.
Bring it out.
Hundreds of millions. But what were we taught in school, Aaliyah? Never forget World War II. But they never say never forget the Pequot Massacre. Y'all know what the Pequot Massacre is? That's Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
When millions of Native American brothers and sisters were massacred. They don't say never forget that. They say forget what happened and it's about family. shut up and cut the turkey. Y'all see how they do us? They say never forget 9/11. But they tell us to forget what happened in colonialism. When people like, you heard of Ponce de Leon?
And imperialism.
And imperialism. They tell us to forget that. Shut up and go back to Africa.
We weren't even there.
No, we were there.
Well,
but we did not
our ancestors.
We were not aliens to this land. We were not aliens to this land. Give me 46. Once again, we going through the curses, Maryland, and on how God's chosen people were cursed for not following his commandments. Let's see how long the curses will be on us. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So they said the curses will be on us for a sign. How do we know this is a laundromat? The sign say laundromat. H&R Block, the sign say H&R Block. Y'all schnucks over there because it say schnucks. You're not going to go in there for medicine. You're going to go into CVS for medicine. That's how we know who the children of Israel truly are. It said the curses will be on us for a sign and for a wonder. Read.
And upon thy seed.
Upon, what is our seed? Y'all got children? That's what our seed is. Because the curses, we'll be able to see it in our children too. Read.
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
No, until 1948.
Forever.
Hold on. Till 1945.
Forever.
Forever. Last time I checked, who run the banks?
A couple families.
The Jewish man. Who runs Hollywood? The Jewish man. Who the commissioners of all these sports? Who y'all see what's going on now in the world with politics? They run the whole world.
Lobbying.
That don't seem like, say what?
Lobbying.
Lobbyists. That don't seem like a cursed people to me. They got control of everything. Right, APAC. They running the oil industry. That's why they're in Venezuela now, taking the oil. Maduro wasn't no terrorist. Venezuela is the biggest oil producer in the western part of the hemisphere. So they wanted to take that oil, and they were the biggest oil supplier to Cuba. They wanted control of Cuba. Without oil, you ain't got power. That's why Cuba been without power for going on 2 years now? A year and a half, 2 years. And that's why Donald Trump like, hey, we can just go in there and take it now. Stop playing, we can just take it. But those curses will be on us for a sign. That's how we know who the children of Israel are. Keep reading.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God.
Because we didn't do what God say, that's why we curse. Just like if y'all children don't do what y'all say, they gonna be punished. It is a punishment on us for not following God's commandments. Read.
With joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
And we don't follow God with joyfulness and gladness. Because we can tell our people to, hey, stop smoking, stop doing drugs, stop making baby mamas and actually marry that woman. Stop having baby daddies. Don't have sex with that man. Get married first. We can say that, and you know what our people will say? You can't judge me. Who are you? We ain't trying to hear that. That's not doing nothing to us. That's not serving the Lord with joyfulness and gladness. Read.
For the abundance of all things, therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So God says, since you don't want to serve me, you're going to serve your enemies. The Arab man at this gas station, that's your enemy. The white man that owned all the infrastructure, even the grocery stores we have, like Valley Produce, right? Yeah, we see all Latino brothers and sisters in there, but they don't own that grocery store. That's why it was so easy to shut one down. Like La Chiquita, yeah, we in there, we working, but we don't own the infrastructure. The one on South Main, we don't own that infrastructure there. We still got to go through our enemies. Read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger.
So if we hungry, who do we gotta go to? Huh?
We have to go to God.
You said we gotta go to
Oh,
God?
I go to God for everything, so.
But God himself said we gotta serve our enemies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You work a job, right?
Oh, I'm a nurse.
You a nurse. Oh man. So you did, if any, what you work? What do you do for a living?
Bartend.
Bartend. So, and that's good paying job too. Dealing in the nursing industry, you see how oppressing that can be. You got white people behind calling you spicks, niggers, all type of stuff. That's a servitude job. I'm an electrician. That's still a job in servitude. I got to deal with a lot of racism in my field. Same thing with the bar. So, but we got to go to our enemies for hunger. Read.
And in thirst.
So, water. Any of y'all own Aquafina? Any of y'all own Geyser? Any of y'all own, Fiji? I like artesian water. I'm fancy black dude. But you pay a water bill, right? Do the Puerto Ricanos, do they own the water company? Nah. And even if you was living in Puerto Rico, the Puerto Ricans fought for independence during the Spanish-American War to get independence from the Spaniards.
Oh, yeah.
You can show it.
America stepped in to help. They like, hey, we gonna help y'all gain y'all independence.
No, they just stole their independence and
They
became a part of it.
exactly. And with the Jones Act, what's your name, brother? Diego? Okay. What's your nationality, Diego? Congolese. So you from the Congo, Democratic. You speak Lingala?
Free to Congo right now.
You speak English? What about French? Okay, what if I told you that Diego, yourself, Marilyn, and Aaliyah, y'all look vastly different, right? Y'all share the same bloodline. Y'all share this. We the children of Israel, Diego. Listen, what we're going through is the curses that our people going through, not just in America, but Puerto Rico, but also Congo too. Because there was a point in time where a particular people ruled in Congo. Who was that? The Belgians. You heard of King Leopold, right?
They still don't have their, yeah.
We still don't either.
Yeah.
But King Leopold in Congo was doing this to our people, wasn't he? Chopping our hands off, chopping our feet off. If you didn't, what was the crop that we had to collect over there? If you didn't meet your quota, it was rubber. If you didn't collect enough rubber, and you got to scrape that stuff out of trees and everything, that's chopping little kids' hands off.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airways, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.